Played in the grips of a brutal winter storm, the 1950 Ohio State-Michigan game was a bone-chilling chapter in college football's greatest rivalry.
Commonly known as the Snow Bowl, played at Ohio Stadium, likely was the most unusual college football game ever played.
In fact, the game was almost called, but when Michigan's coach threatened not to return the following week, the field was cleared for play, sort of.
Oh, brother, what a day.
It looked like ants in a meringue pie or something.
That would have had to have been fun to play in, and to this day, it's still historic.
The Buckeyes' only points came early in the first quarter when Vic Janowicz converted a Michigan fumble into 3 amazing points.
Vic Janowicz's 38-yard field goal was truly remarkable, especially when you consider the swirling wind and the very difficult angle.
But from that point on, the game turned into an exchange of punts and a battle of endurance.
At the Ohio State 49-yard line.
Michigan punted 24 times, Ohio State punted 21 times, the elements being just so bad that it was almost impossible to run a play from scrimmage.
2 punts in particular were the Buckeyes' undoing. At the close of the first half, the Wolverines blocked a Janowicz boot, which resulted in a safety. Another block ended in a touchdown, giving Michigan the game in the most unusual of ways.
Michigan never made a first down and beat us 9-3.
The 50,000 fans who braved the elements could at least take home a bittersweet memory, but the game cost Buckeye coach Wes Fesler his job.
51 Ford, and you'll learn firsthand why Ford's the best buy for your money. For the 51 model Ford offers you 43 new look-ahead features to give you a car that will stay young through the years ahead. And you got automatic ride control too. A revolutionary new Ford look-ahead feature that will actually adjust the Ford ride to the smoothness or roughness of the road. This 51 Ford is amazingly economical too, thanks to Ford's new automatic mileage maker. Visit your Ford dealers tomorrow and see why you can pay more, but you can't buy better than Ford. And as you can see, the weather is pretty bad. There's the Michigan team coming out. One of the worst days for football we've ever had. Kickoff for Ohio State. Janowicz kicking down deep into Michigan territory. And it's fallen on. And Michigan takes over deep in its own territory. Here's the single wing back to the right for the Wolverines. Ortman's deep in the tailback. And he quick kicks on the first play. And that sets the pattern for a play all day long. Ohio State leaves the ball alone. It goes down into Ohio State territory. And Ohio State takes over.
Buckeyes are out of huddle in an unbalanced T formation. There is a handoff to Vic Janowicz. Janowicz circles the right side, drives forward to about the 30-yard line, and is driven out of bounds by a whole host of Michigan tacklers, driven out across the way, and we'll have to see where the official puts the ball down. This is really a hopeless situation, believe me. Attempting the ball from the 25 to the 30. It'll be second down and 5 yards to go. The Buckeyes ball on the Buckeye 30. Here are the Bucks out of the huddle. It's the flanker right out to the right. That's Walter Cleve. There's Gandy hitting the center of the line. Stopped cold after a 2-yard gain. Submarine to the center of the Wolverine line, which was McWilliams and Jackson. So it's a pickup of approximately 2 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 3 yards to go, and the ball is resting on the Buckeye, we'll call it 32-yard line. Here are the Bucks out of huddle, single wing right. Janowicz drops back right to quick kick, slips, gets one over the center of the line. It's rolling out to the left now, rolling on the Michigan 10 on about the 5-yard line, and it is rolling dead at about the Michigan 5. Janowicz quick kick to the Michigan 5. It was a comedy back there, and Janowicz attempted to kick, slipped, but none of the Michigan linemen broke through. They were trying to stay on their feet. Janowicz got the kick away, and it rolled to about the, well, we'll call it the 6-yard line. So it's Michigan's ball, first and 10 on the maize and blue 6-yard line. Both clubs have resorted to quick kicks as the ground game has been unable to move. More cases staying on your feet. Michigan hikes to a single wing right with Duke back close and Ortman deep. Ortman gets the ball, gets blocked, pulled on by a Michigan man at the 8-yard line. It was blocked by the Ohio State right guard, Bob Thompson. Thompson formed all over Ortman, blocked the ball. It was fallen on by, given to Ohio State. There's an argument going on down there between the Michigan boys and the official. Seagull Pasetsky, Royman concerned about the whole deal. However, the official is giving the ball to Ohio State. So the Michigan defensive unit is in a tremendous break in the ball game for Ohio State. Ortman attempted a quick kick on first down. The Ohio line ball will raise Monson on a head-on charge. Monson blocked the kick, and it was fallen on down there, and the official is giving the ball to Ohio State at about the 8-yard line. There is still an argument going on down there. Putic is in on it. The official is set. It is Ohio's ball, 1st and 10 on the Wolverine 8. The field is completely blanketed in snow. The Ohio State offensive unit is in there. Vic Janowitz turns around and looks over the Michigan defense, which is currently around the official. I can't even see the referees down there. Oh, brother, what a day. Always wanted to be in Alaska. Okay, the officials are talking it over there with the Wolverine ball club. Timeout, of course, has been taken by the official. The official motions Michigan to get back in its defensive formation. The Buckeyes, meanwhile, are huddled on about their 15-yard line, looking over the affair. Bill Putic runs off for Michigan as the defensive unit is in. All right, the official signals for the clock to start the run. It's Ohio's ball, 1st and 10 on the Wolverine 8-yard line. There the Buckeyes out of the huddle. Up out on the line, strong to the right. Tony Crusillo falls for sack. Crusillo gets the ball, hands off to Janowitz. Janowitz is hit back on the 15-yard line. He's running, gets away from 2 men. Needs to run to this sideline and is finally gets away from another man. He's going to throw a forward pass. Clear out of the end zone, incompleted forward pass. Michigan is claiming intentional grounding back there, and the official is going to call it. Intentional grounding is called against Vic Janowitz. Oh, that's a hopeless situation. Janowitz skated away from a couple of Michigan fans, was swarmed over and around the 15-yard line, couldn't move. He threw the ball clear out of the end zone, and intentional grounding is called against him. So the ball is moved back to about the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 29 yards to go for Ohio State. Now there's a flanker out wide to the right. That's Walter Cleve. Ohio State's in the single wing right. There's Gandy hitting offside tackle. Is formed over at the line of scrimmage as the defensive left hand Harry Ellis along with Tom Johnson gang up on Gandy and bring him down. The ball is right where it was at the 29-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 29 yards to go, and I see the scoreboard is having just as much trouble as everybody else is trying to pick out the yard line. It's really hopeless because you can't see anything. That's a fact. Michigan in the 6-2-2-1 defense. Ohio unbalanced line, strong to the right. Crusillo gets the ball, hands off to Janowitz. Janowitz throws a jump over, completes the top off to the 18-yard line. Watson is finally pulled down around the 15-yard side. A completed jump forward pass from Vic Janowitz to Tom Watson on the left end. Watson caught it, was formed over by Ted Coker and Chuck Orton, the defensive safety man for the Wolverine. So there is a pass play clicking. Ohio State is attempting to substitute now. And I see they're tossing a tee into Dick Widows. So apparently the Buckeyes might be trying an attempted field goal. Dick Widows is out there. He, does the holding. It'll be 3rd down, and the ball is on the 15-yard line. I beg your pardon, 4th down on the Wolverine 15. It's Vic Janowitz back to try an attempted field goal. There is the signal being called. The ball is set down. Janowitz boots it. It is good. Field goal from the 19-yard line, and another argument is going on as Michigan very much perturbed about something. Leo Koseski has his banner up there and is saying a few words to the official. The Michigan trainer runs out there, has a few words to say. Janowitz successfully makes the field goal, and the Buckeyes take the lead 3-0. Ohio's band strikes up, and let's listen. Michigan is going to kick off to Ohio State. There's the kickoff. It's a long kick bouncing down the field. It's taken by Walter Cleveland around the 15-yard line. He's to the 20, the 25. Is piled up at about the 35-yard line by a whole host of Michigan tacklers. Walter Cleveland ran the kick back, and the ball is run back to about the 30-yard line or 35-yard line. We'll call it the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 for Ohio State on the scarlet and gray 35. Michigan's defensive unit is out of the huddle. D formation, unbalanced line, strong to right. There's a handoff to Walter Cleveland. Cleveland attempts to circle the right end and is smothered. As right end, Ozzie Clark played it nicely. Kept Walter Cleveland boxed in and pulled him down for a 5-yard loss. The ball is moved back to the Ohio State 30-yard. Genowitz drops back, attempts the quick kick. Gets off a high, long kick down the field. It hits on the Michigan 20-yard line and rolls dead around the 20-yard line as Ohio State band is over there covering the ball. From a key formation, Bill Felix is the quarterback. The rest of the backfield is Ortman, Petrovsky, and Dusek. About ready to go in the ball game now. The official is running over towards the sideline. This is really a comedy of errors. Now the officials are holding a conference over on the east side. Oh, the line sticks aren't right. I see. Oh, my. Well, probably the boys handling the line sticks can't even see the officials. All right, we're ready to go. Ohio State is in a 6-2-2-1 defense. Michigan now sends Ortman back in front formation. He's standing 2 yards in his own end zone. Genowitz is back in safety for Ohio State. There's a pass from center. Ortman gets a kick away. The wind is to his back. It's a high floating kick with hits on midfield and is going to roll dead at the Ohio State 49-yard line.
Takes over. There's a handoff to Cleveland straight ahead. He runs wide, starts upfield. There's a lateral to Genowitz, and Genowitz is thrown out of bounds after a gain of 6 yards.
Levy gets away from one man. He's at the 34. Battles the ball back to Gandy, who was driven out of bounds into a snowdrift across the way. Gandy is not clear into a little snowdrift over there in front of the Michigan bench. It was a gain on a pitch-out play from right halfback Cleveland over to Chuck Gandy, the fullback. Seeing the center of the line, stopped after a 2-yard gain. As he runs into the Buckeye 46, he is hit by McWilliams and Jackson, the center of the Michigan line, for a pickup of about 2 yards. That'll be 3rd down and about 15 yards to go, and the Buckeye about on the 44-yard line. Here's Ohio State out of the huddle. It's 3rd down. We're playing in the first period. 8 minutes and 28 seconds remain. Genowitz drops back. He's got a quick kick. It's blocked by Michigan, and it is fallen on by an Ohio State man on around the midfield stripe. Chuck Gandy fell on the ball. However, we'll wait to see what the official rules. The quick kick was blocked by the Michigan line, and it's Michigan's ball at midfield. Michigan takes over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. So the defensive unit is in for Ohio State. The offensive team is in for the Wolverines. That's the second block kick of the ball game. The first one occurred when Bob Muncy, the right guard of Ohio, blocked Chuck Ortman's kick. And Lee gets the ball, hits the center of the line, gets hit at the line of scrimmage, piled up by Jerry Mann, the left guard, who came through there to meet the play. Dusek slid for about 2 yards. So that'll mean he ran the ball down to about the Ohio State 48-yard line. Well, no, he actually didn't gain that much. Matter of fact, he just got back to the line of scrimmage, so we'll call it 2nd and 10 at midfield. Michigan is out of the huddle. Ohio State is in a 7-1-2-1 diamond. It's single wing to the right for Michigan. Dusek gets the ball, hits offside tackle, is smothered. Dusek is smothered as the entire Ohio State line was through there to make the tackle. Monson, Mans, and Logan led the charge. Dusek was hit at the line of scrimmage, got nowhere. It'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go for Michigan at midfield on a completely snow-covered gridiron. Michigan, hitting the Ohio line, has been unable to gain in 2 plays. Ohio is in a 7-1-2-1 diamond defense, trying to stop the running game. Michigan is in a T formation now. They hike with Ortman back in front formation. Genowitz is ordering one man to go back in defensive safety for Ohio State. It's a long count. Ortman gets the pass from center, kicks with a wind to his back, kicks a floating kick with hits on the 15-yard line, is rolling down around the 15-yard line and rolls dead at that point. It'll be Ohio's ball, first and 10 on the Buckeye 15. Gets his kick away. It's a bounding kick which is coming upfield. It is picked up by Michigan on about the 50-yard line. Koseski runs out of bounds at the 45-inch. Oh my. Koseski went flying in the snow, and a photographer lost his camera trying to get out of the way. Oh my. This is really a comedy of errors. It's enjoyable. It would be more so if it weren't so serious, because a lot is at stake at this ball game. It'll be Michigan's ball, first and 10 on the scarlet and gray 45-yard line. Picks up 2 yards, and Sherwin Gandy gets him on a necktie tackle on about the 43-yard stripe. That'll be a pickup of approximately 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8 yards. So Michigan's ball on the Ohio flag to the postman. Dufek gets the ball. It's hit 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage and piled up. As Munson, Mans, and Logan are all in there to bring Dufek down. He had no opportunity at all to go forward. There's a ball pass from center. Ohio State was offside. Ortman gets a kick down the field, aimed for the sidelines. A beautiful kick, which goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. This is actually a punting game. We're about ready to resume action. The referee is calling for a drier football, as of course Michigan. Janowitz is calling for the ball 8 yards deep in his own end zone. Janowitz has his kick blocked. It is going to be fallen off, and we're going to see whether it's a touchdown or a safety. The ball was blocked by Michigan. It is a touchdown for the Wolverines. A touchdown for Michigan as Janowitz's kick was blocked by, we think it was left tackle Tom Johnson, although it's going to be awfully hard to tell. Michigan fell on the ball, and it looked like Ohio State was very hesitant to fall on it. For some reason, the kick obviously did not go out of the end zone, but the Buckeyes did not fall. Oh, wait a minute. I beg your pardon. The official is reversing his decision. He did signal a touchdown. It is a safety. The kick is ruled a safety. The block kick for the score is 3-2. Very sorry for calling out a touchdown, but one of the officials clearly put his hands above his head, giving the touchdown indication. It is a safety. Michigan, it's a high kick going across the field. Chasing it is Ortman of Michigan. Ortman takes it on the 40-yard line and falls down. Ortman falls down at the Michigan 40-yard line. He throws one. It is incomplete. Intended for the left end. Ozzie Clark, incomplete at the 50-yard line, and Clark gets up with snow all over him. Defending, back running off to his right, is going to run with the ball into the 45-yard line and driven out of bounds around the 47-yard line. Up the line of scrimmage and Tyler 2 yards behind. The Bellwood and Hamilton come through very quickly to meet the play. Ortman is getting up rather slowly, holding his wrist. He was piled up about 2 yards deep. It'll be fourth down and about center gets a high kick away, a nice one going down the field. Janowitz fumbles the ball about the 15. It's picked up by Bruni at the 10-yard line. Bruni gets away from one man and is swarmed over by a whole host of Michigan tacklers. On the line without the Janowitz. Janowitz is caught down behind the line of scrimmage. Caught by Dick McWilliams, leaving the center of the line, stops at the line of scrimmage. McWilliams, Jackson, and Alan Royal, the right tackle, are in there to make the stop. Back in center, gets a low kick going down the field, very short. It's fumbled by a Michigan man and fallen out around the 35-yard stripe. Janowitz has to kick into the left. It's in the line of scrimmage and foul line. And as for the left end, Sherwin Gandy along with Dick Logan were two there to meet the charge and drop Ortman at that point. All right, throw the Wolverines down to another. Ohio State up the stop. He's on strong side. It's going to throw a forward pass, which is thrown over the head of everyone. It was partially deflected. Dick Woodard was defending on the play, but it was no good. Harry Alice, the left end, was the end of receiver. However, the kick was no good. It's Bradford on the wing. Ortman gets the ball, throws one incomplete. It was intended for left end Laura Perry. Incomplete. Bob Hyde was defending on the play. Ortman gets the pass. Ortman gets the pass in center. He's the kick to the sideline, and it is dropped dead at about the 8-yard line. It goes out of bounds at about the 8-yard line, and the ball looked in the snowdrift right at the 8. Janowitz fumbles the ball, drops it to 5. Priscilla picks it up at the 3, and he is down at that point. Janowitz dropped the ball, and I mean dropped it. He wasn't hit. The ball just dropped out of his arms at about the 4-yard line. Center just off Gibson's kick away, right over the front of the line. It hits at the 45-yard line. Michigan man picks it up at the 45. That's the 50. The 50 goes up the field and foul out of the field. A nice kick by Vic Janowitz right over the center of the line, alone at the midfield side, the 50-yard line. The score is 3-2, 5 seconds, 4 seconds remaining in play in the first period, which is just about over. Michigan is out of the huddle, and the first quarter is over. Hamilton coming through from the left halfback position. Ortman is caught after he lost approximately 1 yard on the play, so it'll be second down, 11 yards to go, as Ortman is brought down on the Michigan 49-yard line. Bradford on the wing. Ortman gets the ball, is dropping back to throw a forward pass. Julius breaks upfield. The pass is incomplete at the Buckeye 30-yard line. Blake gets off a high kick down the field. Mooney is letting it roll, and it rolls out at about the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Ohio on the 20. Brody did not try to run the punt back. Cuts outside tackle is out at the line of scrimmage. Carried back 4 yards as Cooper, the giant 215-pound left linebacker for Michigan, picked Andy up and carried him back about 2 yards. Andy is given advantage of the full drive, however, which netted about, we'll say, 1 yard. So Ohio has the ball. The hand off the left half back. Janowitz is through the line for a nice ball. Picks up about 7 yards. Good for a first down. Ohio left at the 32-yard line. Janowitz drives nicely between the Michigan right tackle and right guard for a first down. The ball is on the 32-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Buckeyes. Halfback Cleve, who was smothered at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten approximately 1 yard. We'll call it second and 9. Ohio ran that one from a deep formation. There were the Buckeyes out of the huddle. Priscilla gets the ball, bumps into an Ohio State man, is caught behind the line of scrimmage for about a 2-yard loss. Priscilla bumps in to an Ohio State man there. Probably needs to Janowitz. Janowitz is back to pass. Throws one. It's intercepted by Neil Kosefsky around the 30-yard line. Kosefsky is knocked down at that point. First and 10 for Michigan on the scarlet and gray 35. It is an unbalanced line down to the right. Michigan shifts to the right. To Ortman deep. Ortman gets the ball, runs out right. He's going to throw a forward pass. Throws a long one down the field. It is incomplete at the 3-yard line. Incomplete for 3, intended for Lowell Perry, the left end. The youngest of 6 widows of Ohio State who went high in the air. Doing the ball is a tremendous foul up at the line of scrimmage. The whistle is blown by the official and will wait for the referee to untangle the men there. Dufek fumbled the ball. I think it hit his knee and popped into a whole host of men. It was fallen on by Michigan. So it will be Michigan's ball. Third down and 10 yards to go at the 35-yard line. And Dufek recovered his own fumble. Takes an ugly close. There is Dufek getting the ball and hits the right side of the line. There's a fumble and there's a whole host of men falling on it. Dufek fumbled out when he was hit hard by an Ohio State man. Dick Logan, the left tackle, and again Dufek recovered his own fumble. Start formation with Ortman, the deep man, standing on the back of 43. Things are being called. Ortman gets the pass from the center, and he's throwing an out-of-bounds kick. He gets off a bounding kick, which hits from about the 10-yard line, and rolls out of bounds around on about the 13. Out of bounds around the 13-yard line. Ohio leads 3-2. Janowitz drops back, gets off a quick kick on high, floating kick down the field. Ortman decides to let the ball bounce and is rolling dead at the Michigan 46-yard strike. They come out into a T formation, unbalanced line from the right. Now they shift in a single wing right. Ortman the deep man, Bradford on the wing and the flankers. Ortman gets the ball, cuts off his own strong side, picks up 2 yards and is piled up. As the entire Ohio State left side, Mann, Logan, Gandy, and Elwood are through there to stop Ortman. Ortman deep and Dufek post. Bradford on the wing. Dufek fumbles the ball. Falls already 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Munson fell on Dufek, but Dufek has the ball. So that's the third fumble by Dupek, and he has managed to fall on the Ortman as the deep man on a single wing right. Ortman gets the ball, quick kick, gets off a high kick straight over the center of the line. It's rolling down from the Buckeye goal line. It rolls to about the 9-yard line and rolls good at that point. Covered rather by Michigan. We were able to follow this game up a little bit, but the weather really put the blanket on it. There's a handoff to Big Janowitz. Janowitz hits the right side, finds a nice hole, picks up 5 yards, is brought down by the left side of the Michigan line. Tom Johnson was in there, along with Pope of the left line, picked up 4 yards, and then was stopped standing up as the Michigan linebacker caught him. Here the Buckeyes out of the huddle, 2nd and 6. We're in the second period, midway. Janowitz drops back, tries a quick kick, gets it away, a nice moving kick over the head of Ortman. It hits on the Michigan 45. It rolls to the 40. Ortman picks it up, gets away from one man and falls down. Ortman is unable to move. Ohio State would give the Buckeyes an undisputed possession of the Western Conference Championship. Michigan shifts to the right with Ortman deep and Dupek close. Dupek gets the ball, cuts inside tackle, is caught by Monson, who catches him around the waist, piles him up around the 37-yard line. No gain on the play. We're waiting for the official to put the ball down. Now he's putting the ball down on the 38, so it'll be a 1-yard gain, 2nd down, and 9 yards to go. 2nd and 9 on the Wolverine. Ball running off to his right, going to throw a cross-field forward pass. Throws a wobbly pass, which is almost intercepted by Ohio State, but not quite. Willows couldn't quite get it in midfield. Incompleted pass intended for left-hand Lowell Perry, who went down and out. Elton now is back in deep front formation with Bruni the safety man. Signals are being called. Ortman gets the pass from center, gets the kick away. It's a long kick going down the field. Bruni is running his roll. It rolls to the 15, to the 10. It's picked up by Bruni, and Bruni runs out of bounds. Bruni is driven out of bounds with that play. A penalty for offside on the play. Michigan declines the penalty and elects to take the play. But once again, Ohio State is backed up deep in Ohio territory. That has been pretty much the story of this ball game. Ohio substitutes. The offensive unit is in for Ohio. The defensive team is in for Michigan. The Michigan linebackers are Fisher and Monson. The quarterback sneak hits the side of the line, picks up approximately 2 yards to the 16-yard line. Times off to Janowitz. Janowitz hits outside the right end and is piled up by Michigan at around the 17-yard line. Michigan, along with Kutsky. Janowitz gets the pass from center, gets off a 4 kick. It's picked up by Dupek, who bounds himself practically. He slips and falls on around the 30-yard line. A very short kick by Janowitz. Fallen on by Dupek on the Ohio State 30-yard line, Preston on the wing. Dupek close and Ortman deep. Signals are called. Ortman gets the ball, cuts outside his strong side. Out runs one man. He's pretty close to the sideline, gets to the 25. He's at about the 22-yard line, fumbles the ball, and the whistle goes the ball dead. Mann and Bruni are there to make the tackle. He's just in a single wing left this time with Ortman deep and Dupek close. Dupek gets the ball, hits the center of the line, is smothered. Mann, Logan, Thompson, and Hyde are all in there to make the tackle. No gain on the play. Dupek was the ball carrier. Caught at the line of scrimmage for no gain. The ball is on the 22-yard line. Forward pass, he throws a high floating pass, which is down at the 2-yard line. Oh, that was close. Down at the 2-yard line. Depending on the play was good, Bruni ran out has been taken by the Mason Tour on the field. Big Janowitz runs on the field for Ohio State, replacing Bruni. Michigan's ball, 4th and 4. Ortman will be holding the ball out behind the attempted conversion. They'll be kicking on the 22-yard line at a rather difficult angle. Signals are being called. Ohio State sets itself to try to block the kick. There's a pass from center. Alice boots it. It is no good. Off to the left, no good. Very nicely. The ball went off to the left. He was being played in the driving. It is showed. Ever since this ball game began. Priscilla gets the ball, hands off to Janowitz. 3-man interference. A beautiful block thrown by Trotline. Janowitz is knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Janowitz is piled up and knocked out of bounds. Bill Troutline threw a beautiful block in there, chopping down the Michigan left end. Janowitz was finally run out of bounds on the play. They're only giving Janowitz a 2-yard gain. They're giving Janowitz a 2-yard gain on the 22-yard stripe, so it's 2nd and 8. We can't see any yard line. Completely covered. There is a delayed buck with Gamby getting the ball caught behind the line of City. He's taken back by a Michigan fan. Gamby is piled up. Harry Ellis, the left end, was through there on the charge, caught Gamby, and drove him back about 5 yards. However, the ball is ruled dead. The ball is ruled dead at about the 20-yard line, so the Buckeyes lost 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go. 3rd and 10 on the 20-yard line. Dick Widows is coming in at quarterback, replacing Tony Corsillo. Janowitz gets a high pass from center, gets his kick away. It's a low floater which is going out of bounds.
Ball 1st down. Wide single wing. Ball is back to Ortman, but there's no hole there. 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines. Boys having trouble getting started on the snow. As you can see, it's getting worse. Ortman back looking for a pass receiver. Throws one way downfield, intended for little West Bradford, but it's knocked down by Ray Hamilton. Ortman going back in punt formation. He did a masterful job of kicking all day, as did Janowitz. There's the kick. Bouncing downfield, still rolling, and rolls dead on the 9-yard line of Ohio State. Ohio State takes over. Janowitz straight ahead for a yard. Kluge takes the ball this time and picks up another yard, trying to fight his way forward. Time is running out in the 1st half. Watch Tony Mopson come through in the center. He blocks the punt. It's going over the goal line. Mopson going for it. It squirts out of his hand. He scrambles after it, and it's a touchdown for Michigan. Touchdown for Michigan. There's some pass from center. The kick is good, and the score is 9-3. Although the scoreboard says 10, it's only 9-3. As you get a look there. Ellis kicking off for Michigan. Ball bouncing down in Ohio State territory. Picked up. Nice return, and Ohio State takes over. Janowitz throwing a long pass, and it's knocked down over in the snowbank. And the score at the end of the half, 9-3 in favor of Michigan.
seconds remain in the third period. Michigan, for the first time, finds itself backed up deep in its own territory. Ohio State's Bob Hyde is calling defensive signals. This could be a big break in the ball game. Of course, there have been 3 breaks, 2 for Michigan and 1 for Ohio State, and they have all resulted in scores. Ohio State sets itself. Michigan comes out of the huddle with an unbalanced C formation with Tudor the quarterback. Ohio has safety man back, anticipating a possible Michigan punt. We'll wait to see if Michigan has the ball in the 1. Ortman's just back to punt. He's standing practically beneath the goal post, 9 yards deep in his own end zone. Ohio State sets itself. Signals are being called. The very first moment, Ortman gets the ball, gets this kick away. It's a nice kick coming up the field. It hits on about the 35-yard line, and Bruni elects to let it roll good as it rolls to around the 43. So Ortman successfully kicks his team out of danger, and there's a man injured on the play for Ohio State in the Buckeye Michigan end zone. We'll get it. Now the man gets up. Apparently he's all right. It was Tom Watson, the left end, who was slightly jarred up. The offensive team comes in for Ohio State. The defensive unit troops out for Michigan. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remain in the third period. The Wolverines are leading 9-3. Ohio State has the ball in the Michigan 43-yard line. Janowitz slides. There's no place to go. Call it the line of scrimmage. No game. Wait till you see this game in the newsreel. You'll rub your eyes in amazement. It is second down and 10 yards to go on the Michigan 43-yard line. The clock is ticking off precious seconds. 3 minutes and 20 seconds in the third period remaining. There's a handoff to Gandy into the center. Gandy falls forward for about a 2-yard gain. He is brought down at the 41-yard line, stopped by the entire center of the Michigan forward wall. Allen Jackson and McWilliams are through there to make the tackle. We'll call it third down and 8 yards to go on the Michigan 41. 3 minutes even remain. A new football is thrown onto the field. Janowitz fades back to throw a forward pass. Throws one over the center. It is completed and then dropped. Tony Cursillo had the ball in his arms, couldn't hold on to it. It's a very slippery football, remember, and the ball pumped out of his arms incomplete. So it will be fourth down and still 8 yards to go on the Michigan 41-yard line. It is still a driving snowstorm here at the Ohio Stadium. There were 50,000 fans here when the ball game began. About around 45,000 here now. Janowitz is back to kick, gets the kick away. It's a short one going down the field. It is taken by Dufek. Dufek runs across the field. It hits the 35-yard line and piled up. Gandy was the ball that made the tackle, and now Michigan is out of danger. The Wolverines are out of danger as Ohio State was unable to gain, and they gained a lot of yardage on the exchange of punts. The defensive unit is in for Ohio State. We're playing late in the third period. 2 minutes and 43 seconds remain. Michigan leading 9-3. See, it's a shame the weather couldn't do better. We were really expecting a thrilling football game, and it is hardly that. Ortman has the ball. There's a ball center back to Straffen. Straffen hits the right side, picks up 1 yard. Man's Wood and Logan are right there to meet him. A 1-yard gain on the play from the 35 to the 36. It'll be second down and 9 yards to go. Second and 9 on the maize and blue 36-yard line. Here's Michigan out of the huddle. Big Kroger gets out over the ball. 220-pounder from Detroit. Michigan shifts to the right. Ortman is the deep man. Straffen gets the ball, hits offside tackle. Is called the line of scrimmage. Squirms forward for 2 more yards. Mans, Logan, and Thompson are there to bring him down. 3 breaks in the football game. 3 block punts. It has not been an offensive game in the slightest. And it has been Michigan's ability to keep Ohio State back up in Buckeye territory, which has accounted for the point. And now, with a third and 5, Ortman is back in punt formation. He'll be kicking into the wind. The defense for Ohio State are third, Bruni and Ray Hamilton. Ortman gets the pass from center. Has the kick partially blocked. It hits on the Ohio State 40 and rolls out of bounds at the 37. We believe it was Thompson that partially blocked that kick of Ortman. However, the ball rolled toward the Buckeye goal, which was a fortunate break for the maize and blue, in which case it's 7. Now we'll see if Ohio State is able to move. Michigan sets itself defensively, and that's a good defensive team for Michigan. They give up very few points this year. Ohio lines up in a single wing left. There's the ball to Gandy. Gandy hits the center, reverses to Cleve. Cleve finds a hole, picks up about 5 yards. And it's called up for the left tackle for Michigan, Tom Johnson, the left linebacker, winning himself a very fine game for Michigan. Second down and 5 yards to go. The unable to stay on his feet. It is third down and 2 yards to go. Third and 2. Ohio lines up. Andy gets the ball, hits the center, drives forward nicely, picks up nearly enough yardage for a first down. He is caught by Harvey Clark and Alan Law of Michigan, the right end and right tackle respectively, and now we'll wait for the official to put the ball down. Ohio must go to the 47-yard line for a first down. It looks like Gandy is pretty near midfield. Now they're going to have to bring in the line chains again to measure. The official calls for timeout. The clock shows 22 seconds remaining in play in the third period. Now they're bringing the brooms in. The brooms are that brushes the snow away, and then they put the chains down to see whether it's the first down or not. We're sorry to say there has been no timeout. We'll stay with you right here to see whether or not this is the first down. They're very meticulously brushing the snow away. 22 seconds remain in the third period. Michigan leads 9-3. Michigan sets itself. The clock starts to run. There's a handoff play to Cleve. Cleve circles the left side. Is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Harvey Clark, Alan Law, and Alan Jackson are all through there to bring him down. Cleve managed to get back just to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 yards to go. The ball's on the Ohio 47-yard line. Ohio State clad in scarlet jerseys. The clock shows that the third quarter is over, and it is, as the official blows his whistle, stops play, and it'll be Ohio State's ball on the Buckeye 47-yard line as we change ends. Michigan will have to look back. Driving snowstorm from the opening whistle until the present time. Incidentally, sports fans, I am asked to make the announcement that if anyone is listening to this broadcast from the Youngstown area, do not try to drive home. And the trains are not running in the northeastern portion, so do not try to drive home. I'm just wondering if I can get out of this stadium. Second down, 10 yards to go. Cleve failed the game. The ball is on the 47-yard line in Ohio State territory. Michigan's defensive unit of Allison, Clark at ends, Johnson and Wall at tackles, McWilliams and Jackson at guards. The linebackers are Topper and Monson. The halfbacks are Tinkham and Koseski with Chuck Hortman, a 60-minute man, the defensive safety man for Michigan. Ohio State will have Cursillo, Janowitz, Cleve, and Gandy in the backfield, and the regular offensive line is in there. The Bucks are out of the huddle in the T formation. There's a handoff to Janowitz. Janowitz reverses to Cleve. Keeps it himself now. Drives off the right side. Is brought down at around the 47-yard line for no gain. He was brought down by Tinkham and Alice. On a take handoff from Janowitz to Cleve. Janowitz kept it himself. Circled the right side. Had no place to go. Now the Buckeyes are out of the huddle. Third and 10 on the 47. Janowitz drops back. Tries a quick kick. Gets it away. It's a high kick going down the field. It hits on the Michigan 25-yard line, bounces back, and is caught by an Ohio man who downs it immediately. So Michigan will have the ball, first and 10 on the Wolverine 25-yard line, as Janowitz quick kicks into the wind. Bill Troutline was the boy who downed the ball for Ohio State. Michigan sets itself in the T formation. Hughes is the quarterback. They shift to the right with Orton deep. The short man, the fullback, Straffen, gets the ball, hits the right side of the line, stops cold, as Logan and Mans are in there to make the tackle. Gee, I pity the statisticians today, trying to keep track of the yardage. This will really be tough. At the 2-yard pickup, advancing from the 25-yard line to the 27, second down and 8 yards to go, Michigan's ball on the Wolverine 27. Michigan sets itself. They shift to the right with Orton deep and Straffen close. Koseski on the wing. Straffen gets the ball, hits offside tackle. It's caught beautifully. Almost the ball. Ohio recovers. Ohio recovers the ball. And Dick Hill will do a decent tackle on this Straffen. The ball popped out of the arms and was thrown off by Ohio State. So the defensive unit comes in for Michigan. The offensive team is in for Ohio State. Dick Anderson playing hits that ball, fell on the ball. And it is Ohio's ball on the Wolverine 25, right on the 25-yard line. Ohio's ball on the Michigan 25. There's another break. There is a break. Ohio State getting it this time. Cleve is on the wing. T formation. Cursillo calls for quiet as the crowd makes too much noise. Andy gets the ball, hits the center, is hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Alan one wall brings him down. Ohio State has been trying straight tackle-to-tackle type of offense, which has been unable to move. The Y stuff does not work either because of the precarious footing. It was a 1-yard pickup to the Michigan 24, second and 9. Now Janowitz is fading back to throw a forward pass. He has plenty of time, throws a long pass into the end zone, and it is knocked down at the end zone as the Ohio State man went flying. He backed up. Pinkham and Ortman were defending. Tom Watson was the intended receiver, but it fell incomplete. Now a new football is shown onto the field with Drywin. The ball is being brought back to the 24-yard line. Third down, 10 yards to go. Ohio driving. Signals are being called now. There is a pitch-out play to Janowitz. Janowitz is back to pass. He throws a screen pass that's intercepted by a Michigan man who was hit immediately. Intercepted screen pass which was intercepted, and the man was hit immediately. Michigan takes over. Intercepted by Ozzie Clark, the right end. Intended for Gandy, but the ball was thrown over Gandy's head. So there's a screen pass play which fails to work as Janowitz overshoots his man. So now there is another break with Michigan intercepting the pass. We're having a discussion on the play. The ball is put down at the Michigan 35-yard stripe. Michigan's ball first and 10 on their own 35. And so Michigan, after losing the ball by a fumble, gets it back again by intercepting an Ohio State forward pass. First and 10 for Michigan. 4 minutes and 53 seconds remain in the contest. Ortman drops back. Ortman gets the ball, quick kick, gets off a high kick down the field. It hits on the 20-yard line and rolls dead. Rolls dead at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Ohio on the Buckeye 20. So Ortman quick kick, Michigan out of danger. Not that they were in danger particularly. It'll be Ohio's ball, first and 10 on the Buckeye 20. The defensive team is in for Michigan. They had about 15 seconds rest. And the offensive team is in for Ohio State. The Ohio backfield is Priscillo, Janowitz, Cleve, and Gandy. The ends are Watson and Grimes. The tackles, Troutwright and Whitman. The guards, Ruzis and Biltz, and Bob McCall the center. There's Ohio out of the huddle. Tony Priscillo is the quarterback. Priscillo hands off to Janowitz. Janowitz runs wide, flips at the 18, gets to the 20, to the 22, and piled up. Piled up to the left side of the Michigan line. Alice Johnson and Dick McWilliams was also in there to bring Janowitz down. Here's some scores at the end of the third period. Northwestern 7, Illinois 7. Tie ball game. End of the third period, Wisconsin 7 and nothing. All right, we're ready to go. Ohio is out of the huddle. Second down and 10 yards to go on the Buckeye 20. There is a pitch-off play with Janowitz dropping back to throw a forward pass. Throws a floating pass up the field. It is knocked down incomplete. Intended for Bob Grimes. Ortman defended successfully for Michigan. Incompleted pass. Third down and 10 yards to go. It's snowing harder and harder out here all the time. The Ohio fans rather silent and very much disgusted down below me. The fans across the way are not nearly so numerous. Janowitz is back in front formation. Third down and 10 yards to go. Michigan sets itself. Ohio is set. Janowitz gets the pass from center, fumbles it, picks it up, is going to run with the ball. He's at the 10-yard line, runs across field, pulled down at the 12-yard line. Janowitz is knocked down at the 12. He couldn't handle the pass from center. The wet, slippery football. Janowitz managed to fall on it. And, of course, it's a good thing Ohio was punting on third down because had it been fourth down, Michigan would take over at that point. Janowitz looks like a slow man when he gets up there, covered with snow. Ohio, rather dejectedly and very disgustedly, goes back into its huddle. Michigan has two safety men, and Ortman, standing around the 45-yard line. Ohio will be kicking, fourth down and 20 yards to go. The ball is on the 10-yard stripe. And the official is signaling for the clock to stop at 11 minutes and 11 seconds as Ohio State calls for timeout. Janowitz gets a high pass from center, gets his kick away. It's a low one going up the field. It's fumbled by a Michigan man and fallen on the 35-yard line. The official blows the ball dead. Pinkham fumbled the ball but managed to fall on for Michigan. Michigan will take over first and 10 on the Ohio State 35-yard line. these quick kick strategies for Michigan has paid off as Ohio State has been backed well up in its own territory all afternoon long. Ohio, for some reason or other, has been unable to reverse the situation. Michigan is out of the hole in an unbalanced line, T formation. They shift to the right, Ortman deep, and Straffen close. Straffen gets the ball, hits offside tackle, is caught at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Mans and Logan are through there to make the tackle. They just turned the lights on here in the broadcasting booth. It's a good thing, too. Visibility is nil. 10 minutes and 18 seconds remain in play in this contest. It's a single wing left. Deep single wing formation now. Now they hike to the right with Ortman deep and Straffen close. Straffen gets the ball, routine play into the center, call at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Ohio is trying to steal the ball but is unsuccessful. Thompson and Campanella bring him down. Straffen was the ball carrier. Michigan is trying just routine plays into the center. They have the lead, and a 6-point lead in a game like this seems like 100. 3 minutes for third down and 10 yards to go. The ball is on the Ohio 25-yard line. Michigan shifts with Ortman back in punt formation. He might try an out-of-bounds kick here. Signals are being called. Baker is out over the ball. Ortman gets the pass from center, gets his kick away. It's a long kick game for the sideline. It goes out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. Ortman trying successfully to keep Ohio backed up in its own territory. Keeps out of bounds at the Buckeye 10. So it's first and 10 for Ohio, 90 yards away from the Michigan goal. You would need snowshoes, a snow plow, and skis to get to that goal line now, I do believe. Maybe an airplane would do it. Ohio is back on the huddle on the 5-yard line. It is just snowing in clouds here at the Ohio Stadium. McCullough is out over the ball. The offensive team is in for Ohio State. Andy gets the ball. There's a reverse play to Cleve. Cleve caught the line of scrimmage. Fumble is fallen on by Michigan. Michigan falls on Cleve's fumble. The ball was knocked out of Cleve's arm, and it was fallen on by Michigan at about the 10-yard line. However, the official rules that the play was dead at the 10-yard line, and it's still in the possession of Ohio State. That's a great break for the Buckeyes because Michigan recovered the fumble. Okay, Jenowitz drops back to quick kick, gets his kick away. It's blocked, fallen on by a whole host of men. Michigan may have recovered at the 9-yard line. We're waiting for the official to untangle him. Jenowitz's quick kick was dropped. At the 9-yard line, the official is very carefully unlining him down there, and the play is being brought back to the 10-yard line, and a penalty is being stepped off against Michigan. The penalty is being stepped off against the Wolverines. A 5-yard penalty is being charged against Michigan, moving Ohio State from their own 10 to the 15-yard line. Michigan was offside. Okay, it'll be second down and 5 yards to go. Ohio's ball in the Buckeye 15.
Now Janowitz back, fumbles the ball, but gets it away. He had a couple of bad passes from center. Ball goes downfield, however. Ball to Straffen, going straight ahead. There's a kick going down. And Janowitz now getting back, punting. Got a nice one off that time. Punt formation for the Wolverines. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Ohio State offside on the play. Ortman gets it away. Nice return by Hamilton. But Ohio State was offside. So it's first and 5 for Michigan. Ortman quick kicking again. This time the ball going down to the 40. Goes out of bounds on a fumble, but it's Ohio State's ball. Carl Krager did a great job of Passing that ball back. Janowitz trying to get a pass away. Almost intercepted by Michigan. Krager was throwing the ball back well on those punts for Michigan. And the linemen, incidentally, scored all the points for Michigan. All 9 of them. Punt going down in Michigan territory. Ball is dead. Single wing to the right for the Wolverines. Ball to Straffen. Straffen fights his way forward, picks up 2 yards. Straffen again with the ball, and he tries to fight his way forward, but he can't make a gain that time. Hartman back and single wing. His punt is partially blocked. Going upfield, Bruni picks it up, starts forward, fumbles, there's a scramble, and Bradford recovered on the Ohio 40-yard line for Michigan. Michigan takes over, 1st and 10. Straffen coming straight ahead. Michigan trying to run the clock out. It's 2nd down and 9 after Straffen picks up a yard. Ball to Straffen again, and he goes straight forward, but the hole closes up. Dropping back in punt formation, Ortman for Michigan. Gets the punt away, going downfield, and it finally goes dead on the 20-yard line of Ohio. Ohio takes over 1st and 10. Janowitz with the ball. Being rushed, looking for a pass receiver. Throws one downfield, incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Ball out to Janowitz. He tries to run after taking a lateral, but he's thrown for a 2-yard loss. Back, looking again, he's got a try. Ball is knocked down on a nice play by Chuck Ortman. Ortman was in there all day, both ways. Janowitz punting. Ball goes down to the Michigan 35-yard line where the Wolverines take over 1st and 10. Single wing to the right. Straffen with the ball, just plunging straight ahead. Straffen gets the ball again and makes 2 yards. Now Michigan decides to run it out the clock. It's 3rd down. Ball back to Straffen again. He just covers that ball up and hits into the line. 4th down and 8. Ortman dropping back in punt formation. Krager looks to make sure that everybody's set. Ortman gets the kick away, and Ohio State takes over, tries to get back into the ball game, but it's going to wind up in just a second. We hope you've enjoyed these games this season. Janowitz running wide, still looking for a pass receiver. Throws one way down, incomplete. Janowitz is just going to keep on throwing here. Dropping back, you can see how bad the weather is. And it's incomplete again. The boys having trouble standing up out there. Janowitz dropping back again. There's a long throw. And it's incomplete again, going down there. And this will be the last one. This is Paul Williams saying we're glad to have had you with us all season. And you can see the ball just bobbling out there. Goodbye and good luck. Final score 9-3 Michigan. And Michigan goes to the Rose Bowl.